Good morning and Merry Christmas from Universal Studios Hollywood. Today we're taking a look at all of the updates and all the Christmas festivities, as today is Christmas Eve. You guys will see this video tomorrow, Christmas morning. And I'm so excited to spend my day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So let's get rolling. Starting off over here in the front, they brought in some new posters advertising the VIP experience. And this time they're showcasing some of the newer elements introduced to the studio tour and the back lot. You can see that this is almost unrecognizable. I think this is, I don't know, I think it's the European streets, and maybe it just got a fresh repaint, and this is a newer rendering we haven't seen in person. This is obviously War of the Worlds, Jupiter's Claim, the Flash Flood, and then they just added Super Nintendo Worlds and Jurassic World and Harry Potter World, which is so awesome. I love the new refreshed look. It's so bright, so vibrant. Let's head into the theme park now. So excited to be here on Christmas Eve. Very excited to see how the crowds are. Waterworld's going off in the background, and it's loud. It's loud. So I'm assuming it might be a little busier inside of the park. Everyone's off today, of course, and tomorrow. So I don't know if we're expecting a busier or quieter day. Maybe towards the evening it'll get a little quiet, but we'll see. We'll find out. I'm excited. So here's a look at the wait times at the upper lot. The wait time sign just changed on me here, but it doesn't look crazy busy inside of the theme park today, which is nice. Lower lot, on the other hand, looks a little on the busier side. 30 minutes for Mummy is not horrible, but Transformers is like 55, Jurassic is 40, 80 minutes for Mario Kart, not too bad. Waterworld has a bunch of showings tonight, and the park closes at 9 instead of 10 tonight, which is nice for team members, because team members can get off work a little early and head to their families back home. Christmas music galore over here. This is like Christmas barf music. Yeah, we made it into Whoville. I don't see any Who's out right now, but a lot of people are wearing ugly Christmas sweaters, and everyone's all like festive today on this beautiful Christmas Eve day, which is nice. The only Who, I guess more of a what, that's out right now is the Grinch. We'll take a look at his wait time. He's out in the shade right now. 60 minutes for the Grinch. I think it might be shorter because this queue is really small. It doesn't look like 60 minutes. Now taking a look at the Fast and Furious roller coaster that's being built. We have a lot of updates in terms of that ride. Like we were observing earlier this week, they started the base of this huge crane that's being constructed, or that was constructed on the side of the hill, and our theory was true. You know, the scariest part about having a crane on a construction site is that the construction workers have to basically go to the top to activate or to use this crane. And that's terrifying. You have to go up this flight of stairs. I wish there was an elevator. Maybe in the future, if they ever advance construction technology, they could add an elevator on the side of the crane. This is a massive crane. Imagine walking all the way up to the top. I wonder how they like construct these cranes. Do they need another crane to build this crane? I don't know. But yeah, I'm surprised they got all of this up before or during the rain. You can see it did rain pretty hard. There's water in all these construction vehicles looking down. There's puddles in the floor. There's mud everywhere. So I don't think we're gonna see any construction for another maybe 2 or 3 days. I don't think we'll have any like visible progress, but we have a lot more things going vertical, and once everything dries out, it'll be really, really fast and furious. I guess we could say that. But it looks like they're working on some sort of foundation over here. I don't know, from my perspective, it does look like they're pouring in some foundation. It might just be tarp covering up the ground, but I could also be right. And I'm looking around, there's a lot more construction vehicles on site. Looking at this side, we have this weird looking construction vehicle. I don't know if that's a crane or something. but it's really funky looking. Yeah, I think that's about it in terms of Fast and Furious. We'll get another view onto this construction site. You can see how far back it goes as well. They're making a dent into the mountain over there as well. You can see they're breaking apart that concrete wall that used to act as a border between the mountain and those parking spots. Yeah, this is the current look onto Fast and Furious. Look who's out, Mr. Gru and some minions. Is that Bob? Bob? No, Bob has one eye. Does he have two eyes? Bob and Kevin. I love these minions. Oh, I love Gru too, especially when he breaks down dance moves. That's like the best. So this snowman on the bench here in Parisian or French Street is usually located in New York Street, but right now New York Street is under construction. They don't have that bench there, so they relocated the snowman over here in French Street. I'm glad my voice is coming back. I filmed a video maybe 2 days ago inside of the park. I didn't stream, but we filmed the video and I was just spending the night at Universal. It was empty inside of the theme park, but I had no voice, so it was so difficult for me to talk. It feels good that now I'm able to like talk in a video. Walking through Harry Potter World right now, and it's a little on the busier side here. I wish it was cooler in the day. I wish it was a little bit colder. I wish we had those overcast clouds, because it would add so much to the Christmas Eve day. And Harry Potter films, I feel like those are all Christmas films. It just adds so much to the vibes here. All right, let's walk into this store. We'll see if they have those snowy owl shoulder plushies. I wonder if they restocked it. Take a look. I don't think they would have it here. Let's walk into the next room. If anything, they would be found in here, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, these owls move? Whoa. I'm not seeing anything. I don't think they restocked it. I'm sure they will though. If it sold out that quick, I'm sure they would want people to buy more of it. In front of the studio tour, I think one of the coolest things they do is this right over here. They have their daily filming schedule, and they update this every day. Right now they're filming Lopez versus Lopez in stage 26, E Entertainment in Studio 6, there's G, Access Hollywood Studio G. Usually E Entertainment and Access Hollywood, they film in the Globe Garden, so basically in front of the Globe. That's usually where they film E Entertainment and Access Hollywood. And then The Voice in Soundstage 24 and 25. I don't know why it takes up two sound stages, Quantum Leap in stage 24, 40, and number 4. And I think they're also filming in the Metropolitan sets for Quantum Leap right now. As you can see, they're still ripping things apart. Looking closer onto this over here, they're still taking things down. They have rebar though, and this rebar gives me a lot of hope. I think we're gonna start seeing some more vertical work next week, which I'm so excited for, especially now that we have that big crane, which is towering behind this tree. We're gonna see a lot more things go vertical very, very soon. That's gonna speed up everything. And then here's an official look at that construction vehicle over there. I guess it is somewhat of a crane. I have no idea what that does, so I'm butchering this right now, but Yep. So what is the process? My question is, what is the process of building a roller coaster on the side of the hill? Do you need to put foundation everywhere or only where the support beams are located? And then of course, NBC Universal posted renderings of where the roller coaster would go, and it looked like there's gonna be a huge inversion above and below the escalators over here, or more specifically, this little walkway. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. I have no idea how that's gonna work. It's gonna be crazy to see this come to life. It's nice that you can kind of see the layout of Last of Us over here, but they still do have some of the flats from Holidays. They're just laying under tarp right now. They usually reuse their flats, I think. and so they'll probably save it for the next time they do holidays, hopefully soon. I miss that maze so much. Take a look at this. Optimus and Bumblebee are out right now. That's so cool. I think this is one of the most unique photo ops you could get at any theme park. Having two giant robots meet you, and it's such a cool photo too. It's awesome. And what I really want to see is Optimus, Bumblebee, and Megatron all out at the same time. Wouldn't that be crazy? They'd just be roasting each other. They'd probably be fighting.
Good idea, Bumblebee. Let's see a battle stance. Put up your fists. Like this. Hasta la vista, baby.
Alright, let's walk into Nintendo World and see what it's looking like in there on this Christmas day. I just love the music here, the ambiance. It's so great. I noticed this recently. They have this side roped off, but not the other, and I'm trying to figure out why. Maybe the screen is cracked? Oh, it is. Oh yeah, look at this. The screen is cracked down here. Oh my gosh, Toad is out. So we had the coolest photo op outside with Optimus and Bumblebee. Now the cutest with Mr. Toad.
This is behind the GQ guys.
Guys, look who we ran into.
What's up, guys?
Dustin's here.
Streaming. This is the multi-stream right now.
It's like
how's it going? Yes,
streamception. Once that Fast and Furious ride opens, do you think they would close Supercharged? Would it make sense to have two Fast and Furious themed attractions?
I think it makes sense to get rid of it. Like you might keep it for like a little bit of time, but the second they open up the coaster, I feel like Universal has free reign to start thinking about taking away Supercharged, and I think they will. I think it'll only take a year or two.
We have our own zip code, our own sheriff station, fire station, and my personal favorite, the coffee shop. Because all these folks need their morning coffee, myself included.
It's gonna be a big coaster.
Now that expansion that I mentioned is still going on today. In fact, several stops on your tour. You may see some construction as we're adding new buildings and areas for parking, production offices, editing bays, really anything that productions might need during their stay here on the lot. Now the beginning of our tour is going to take place in what we call the front lot, which houses our 36 sound stages, gigantic buildings that are used for about 80 to 90% of filming any movie or TV show. Now the biggest and most historic of our sound stages here at Universal is currently on your left-hand side, known as Soundstage 12. Take a look at this montage of productions that are filmed right there inside Soundstage 12. Which is on your right-hand side, known as the Metropolitan sets. Now these buildings are meant to stand in for densely populated city areas such as New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, you name it. Now these buildings do look a little bit different than regular city buildings, and that's because they're built as what we call a facade. Now that's a French word which means false front, so the action lumber. Now currently to your right-hand side is a smaller section of our Metro sets known as Brownstone Street that you may have seen in a film called Bruce Almighty.
Place the dog! I'm in the shower!
It's like that.
And pause. Take a look on your right-hand side and up on your screens for the side-by-side. Man, am I good. It's like I do this every day. Every single day.
It's like that. Outside good.
Now this next section of our Metro sets is coming up on your left-hand side. It's known as Courthouse Square. Might look a little bit familiar to some of you because Courthouse Square is the home of Hill Valley from Back to the Future. Courthouse Square here was redecorated several times over throughout the filming of Back to the Future 1 and 2. Today, we can have a flood right there our studio lot. Wouldn't that be crazy? Assist the filmmaking process. including this very curve that we're driving in on. You'll notice that once you get inside the neighborhood, you can look in most every direction, but you can't see outside the neighborhood. That's so cameras working here on Colonial Street can point wherever they like and not be disrupted by other productions and attractions out there on the back lot. Now, about to pass us on your left-hand side is a yellow house that's known as Davy's House from Never Have I Ever. It's another one of our practical sets. In fact, most of the homes here on Colonial Street are practical sets with a couple rooms on the inside we can film in addition to the outside, especially if any of those rooms have any outward-facing windows. But we like to call these homes semi-practical because the upper floors and the back side of the house is really not much going on because it's so much simpler to book a soundstage and go get your interior scenes on a soundstage. Minutes from the end of our tour, we'll be returning into the theme park shortly, so remember to pull the emergency cord if you need any assistance, and please remain seated at all times. And as we leave our suburban area, I'd like...
Just walking around the lower lot now, and the crowds have definitely increased since earlier. And one thing I wanted to say, I wanted to give a shout out to a few people for being there, supporting the stream, supporting the videos. We have Mako, Lucas, Jasmine Waddleton, and Mario Club. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for making my year and day here at Universal on Christmas Eve. It's been a fun day. I'm about to go on Transformers next. Yo! Oh my God! What's up? Oh, you like this? You really know it's busy when the express queue for Transformers is this busy. It's busy in the park. It's busy in the park, and I honestly don't know why. Guys, we have a new menu option at Mummy Eats. It's called the Loaded Korean Corn Dog, drizzled with chipotle crema, topped with bacon and potato sticks. I am so excited. All right, guys. We just came across a new menu item at the Mummy Eats downstairs on the right side of the Mummy ride. The new Loaded Korean Corn Dog. It's topped with chipotle aioli, potato sticks, and the best part of it, bacon. I don't really have much to say here. Let's just dig right in.
Oh my God! You run a YouTube channel and you're not prepared for this? This is called failure of the most... Hey, is this me?
No.
Am I gonna get residuals for this?
Maybe.
I don't like maybes.
Maybe.
Look, if this is SAG affiliated, I want my residuals! Also, wait, add some onions to them. Gotta get... Agent of Chaos!
Yeah, I can tell. What just happened? The Grinch just spit all over my face. Well, what the heck is a residual? Anyways, it tastes good. It tastes good. There's mozzarella cheese inside. I think that's what a Korean corn dog is. It's fried a little bit differently. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna take one more bite because I feel like I didn't get much chipotle on it. This is good. This is good. This is arguably better than the Disney corn dog, that's for sure. The bacon makes it a lot better as well. Potato sticks are really good. I like the breading on the corn dog. It's good, solid. They should do a spicy Korean corn dog with cheese and then all of this stuff. That would be fire. But I give this a 10 out of 10. I usually don't give things 10 out of 10s, but this is really good. This is really, really good. Anyways, that'll wrap up our video here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I'm JP, and how they say in the movies. That's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas.